Spider-Man is one of the most beloved and iconic superheroes. But did you know that there are many alternative versions of Spider-Man? We will explore the top 10 alternative Spider-Man characters that have captured the hearts of fans around the world.
Mayday Parker was born in an alternate dimension to Peter and Mary Jane. She was cloned at birth. After Peter receives a leg injury, he retires and hides his power and past from his daughter. One day she begins developing powers and gradually earns her parents' trust, crafting and combining an old Spider-Man suit and gradually facing a series of new enemies, many of them symbiotes. She combines her parents' wits, looks, and popularity. She must through the process of her run deal with switching bodies, dating, and enemies, both old and new.
Mary Jane's circle of friends. In this universe, Mary Jane Watson is the protagonist and deals with her challenges with friends at school and dating issues, as well as her crush on Spider-Man.
8. Japanese Spider-Man. Delving into a unique blend of Marvel lore and tokusatsu tradition, the Japanese Spider-Man, or Spiderman as he is known in Japan, offers an enthralling twist on the classic Spider-Man narrative. This version of Spider-Man stars Takuya Yamashiro, not as a bitten high schooler, but as a motorcycle racer who gains his powers from an alien named Korea, the last survivor of the planet Spider. Takuya becomes Spider-Man to battle the evil Iron Cross Army, a deviation that injects a fresh and dynamic flavor into the Spider-Man mythos. Japanese Spider-Man is equipped with a spider bracelet, which not only allows him to shoot webs, but also houses his suit, adding a distinct technological edge to his character. Furthermore, this iteration introduces the Leopardon, a giant robot that Takuya can summon for battles. A common trope in the tokusatsu genre, but a novel concept within the Spider-Man universe. This melding of superhero and mecha genres creates a Spider-Man that is both familiar and distinctly unique. 7. Scarlet Spider. The Scarlet Spider, primarily known as Ben Reilly, is a stand-up character and universe representing one of the most complex and emotionally charged narratives. A clone of Peter Parker created by the villainous Jackal, Ben's journey to become the Scarlet Spider is fraught with identity crisis, moral quandaries, and the quest for redemption. His costume, a distinct red bodysuit with a sleeveless hoodie and utility belt, sets him apart visually, while his character arc delves deep into themes of self-discovery and what it truly means to be a hero. Ben Reilly's abilities mirror those of Peter Parker, but it's his dedication to forging his own path as the Scarlet Spider that makes his story compelling. Operating in times when Peter Parker is unable to don the Spider-Man mantle, Ben proves that heroism is not tied to the name Spider-Man, but to the actions and heart of the individual beneath the mask. 6. The Amazing Spider. The Amazing Spider takes us into the enthralling universe of Earth 3123, where Aunt May is the one bitten by the radioactive spider, rather than Peter Parker. This whimsical yet heartwarming twist on the Spider-Man mythos introduces us to a world where experience and wisdom fight alongside the agility and strength that comes with spider powers. May Parker, stepping out of her traditional role, dons the spider costume to become a superhero in her own right. Her iteration as the Amazing Spider showcases a unique blend of nurturing warmth and the fearless spirit of a hero. Her character redefines what it means to wear the mask, proving that heroism knows no age and that it's never too late to make a difference. 5. Miles Morales. Miles Morales swings into the spotlight as a groundbreaking figure within the Spider-Verse, representing a significant evolution of the Spider-Man legacy. First appearing in Ultimate Fallout number 4, created by writer Brian Michael Bendis and artist Sarah P. Shelley, Miles is a teenager of African American and Puerto Rican descent who gains spider-like abilities akin to Peter Parker's after being bitten by a genetically altered spider. Miles' journey is marked by his struggle to honor the legacy of the original Spider-Man while also forging his own identity as a superhero. His powers include not only the traditional strength, agility, and wall crawling, but also unique abilities such as an electrifying venom strike and the power to camouflage himself. 4. Earth X. In the intriguing landscape of Earth X, we are introduced to a dystopian future where every human has been mutated, granting them superpowers. Within this altered reality, Peter Parker has aged significantly and has stepped away from his Spider-Man persona, haunted by the memories of those he couldn't save, including his beloved wife, Mary Jane. This version of Peter Parker is a stark contrast to the youthful, vibrant Spider-Man we are accustomed to, embodying the wariness that comes with a lifetime of battles, both personal and global. His journey in Earth X is a reflective one, exploring the implications of a world where superpowers are the norm rather than the exception, and the personal cost of heroism. 3. Blood Spider. Blood Spider, a lesser-known character within the Spider-Verse, emerges from the shadows as a fascinating addition to the array of Spider-themed heroes. Originating from the pages of Marvel Comics, Blood Spider is the result of a government experiment aimed at creating super soldiers inspired by Spider-Man's powers. Unlike the traditional heroes of the Spider-Verse, Blood Spider is not driven by the death of a loved one or a sense of personal responsibility, but rather he is a product of deliberate design. His skills mirror those of Spider-Man, including superhuman strength, agility, and the ability to adhere to surfaces, making him a formidable counterpart. 2. Peni Arker. Peni Arker steps into the Spider-Verse from Earth 14,512, bringing with her a unique twist on the Spider-Man legacy. She is a young girl of Japanese descent who inherits the SP//ster suit, a high-tech mech piloted through a psychic link with a radioactive spider after the tragic death of her father. Unlike many of her counterparts, Penny's power doesn't come from spider bites or genetic mutations, but from her bond with the spider and her ability to pilot the SP//ster suit. This collaboration between girl and arachnid sets Penny apart, highlighting themes of partnership, legacy, and the burden of expectations. 1. Spider-Man, India. Spider-Man, India introduces fans to Pavitr Prabhakar, a young boy who, instead of New York City, navigates the bustling streets of Mumbai. This unique version of Spider-Man, crafted by writers Sharad Devarajan, Suresh Sitharaman, and artist Jeevan J. Kang, presents a fascinating cultural reinterpretation of the classic Spider-Man story. Pavitr gains his powers from an ancient yogi, blending the traditional Spider-Man origin with elements of Indian spirituality and mythology. This melding of cultures creates a Spider-Man that is both familiar and entirely new, as Pavitr battles the evils that threaten the harmony of his world, including an Indian version of the Green Goblin, named Rakshasa. His journey is not just about fighting crime, but also about understanding the deep-rooted connections between duty, responsibility, and the spiritual teachings that influence his path as a hero.